Yo guys, how you all doing today? It's me, Smiley Man at 75. Guys, giving my immediate thoughts to that absolute disgrace that has just happened there between Hibs and Ross County. But anyway, let's talk about that. So guys, as I said in the intro there, I'm going to talk about that disgraceful performance that we've just put on against Ross County. I'm probably doing myself a wee bit of a disservice coming through and recording right away. Usually, I like to, at the very least, try and calm myself down when it comes, when it comes to filming, when it comes to recording, because obviously if it's a bad performance, then I didn't really want to be coming through and moaning as much as you know I can. But after that, no, that rule's just gone right clear out the window the day. That's a disgrace. A real disgusting performance that we've just put on the night against a team that, quite rightly, I think has been said, quite rightly, they're in the relegation places. You know what I mean? They've no won for 12 matches. If you take out the League Cup, which even then they didn't progress in after knocking out Celtic, but no 1 in 12 matches, no scored for 5 matches, and they rock up to Easter Road and put on a performance like that. Now, that's twofold, really, because I could sit there and go, is it us? Was our attitudes right? I don't think they were, but on the flip side of that coin, I could sit there and say, well, maybe that's because Big Yogi's coming in and worked his magic a wee bit on a team that is quite rightly struggling. It's a wee bit of both, I believe. You know what I mean? I mean, the performance tonight was shocking. The tactics were wrong. The lineup was wrong. I'm going to get more onto that in a minute. But everything about the night was just wrong. The goals we conceded were so poor. I knew Ollie Shaw would score the night. I just knew that he would score. The first goal was so defensively inept. It was just so awful to sit back and watch. I knew what the boy was going to do. And yet, Hanlon, Porteous, they backed off, and they just basically said to the guy, on you go. Now, when I sit back and think about it, I think, I think the goalkeeper, could he have done better? I don't know. If that was Rocky that was between the sticks, is he saving that? I don't know. I didn't want to sound like I'm being too harsh, because in all honesty, I'm a bit unsure of this goalkeeper. I know he had a good game there against Rangers, but I haven't been impressed with him in the other games that he's played, because obviously he played the Betfred Cup games and the group stages and things. And as I say, I wasn't convinced by him. I just wasn't. I'm so annoyed. Excuse me. I'm so annoyed at that performance, because leading into today, I think we were all quite confident that we could have at the very least got 3 points and a good performance, but there was always that kind of niggling doubt that we weren't going to be able to do that, and unfortunately that's came true. I think it's really, really sad. I think it's bloody awful at the fact that we have put on a performance like that. We as a team are so much better than that, but I mean, the big hitters like Nisbet didn't have a good game the night. Boyle didn't have a good game the night. I didn't think Boyle went past that defender, that Hilton, once that whole game. Deutsch didn't have a good game for me. Newell had probably his worst game for a good long time, to be honest. Dre Wright, I'm sorry, why is he in that team? I'm honest enough to say I gave Dre Wright the benefit of the doubt when he had a good game against Hamilton, and I'd say, you know, I hope that this was going to be the springboard for him to really start performing. It's not really happened, has it? Let's be honest. And to be quite blunt, the guy's not good enough for me. I didn't believe that he's good enough. I didn't think he should be anywhere near that Hibs team now, to be wholeheartedly honest. Melker Heiberg, fuck it, I can't say this bloody boy's name. Melker Hallberg is another one. To me, he needs punted. He's nowhere near good enough. Nowhere near. You know, I sound like I'm being really horrible in that, but I'm really no, because I'm trying to put a positive spin on things, and I'm just really not managing to do that. And the reason why I can't put a positive spin on that performance is because there was nothing positive about it. Back to front, we were shocking the day. We were awful. And I mean, is that because the attitudes that we had weren't great, or is it because it was a genuinely good performance by Ross County? I personally believe it to be a bit of both. I'm possibly just leaning towards the latter as well. I mean, the night's just been typical Hibs. There's no ifs or buts about it. It's been typical Hibs. It's just been, as I say, you know, they've no won in 12 matches, no scored for 5 as well. You would honestly have got long odds on them winning the night. And then they do that. I just, honestly, I think it's disgraceful with the fact that we put on a performance like that. But again, it is what it is. You know, we move on to Livingston on Saturday, and we see where we go through there. But Livingston, that's a game where I think we'll struggle again. It will not be the same performance as what we had them when we beat them 4-1 at the start of the season. No danger will it be that kind of performance again. No danger, because to be quite honest, I think Livingston will come Easter Road similar to what they run. See, this is why I didn't like recording straight after matches, because I get that wound up and I end up getting tongue-tied. Livingston will put on a similar performance as to what Ross County did tonight. They're going to be in our faces straight for the get-go, and I didn't blame them, to be honest. I mean, honestly, I'm trying so hard to try and find just a wee bit of a positive for the night, but I'm not managing it at all. Honestly, I don't know where we go from here, to be honest. I know I'm probably sitting there, you know, people can say I'm being a bit negative, and I am. You know, again, this is why I shouldn't record straight after matches, because when you sit down and you look at the season, you know, we're sitting comfortably in 4th spot now. I think to my knowledge, we're 9-10 points clear of Motherwell right now. Aberdeen, we're right on Aberdeen and Celtic's coattails as well. But that is, the night is the reason why we only finish above these teams, because we can't consistently do it. We can't consistently put on performances that are going to put teams to the sword. We're going to have stumbling blocks like the night, and it's just wrong. Ross County shouldn't have laid a glove on us tonight. If the ambitions that we've got are real serious ambitions, Ross County shouldn't have laid a glove on us tonight. We should have been hammering them. But again, we're talking about ambitions and things like that. Again, this is the ambition. We want to be up at the higher end of the table. Of course we do. These are the kind of performances that we just can't have. These are the games that we need to win. And just unfortunately tonight, it just didn't go for us. I mean, honestly, I'm disgusted with the performance tonight. I think it's absolutely shocking, the performance we put in. But it is what it is, eh? Right, I'm going to stop rambling, I'm going to stop shouting, I'm just going to do my next bit. You know this by now, you know, if you have liked my ramblings, if you have loved my ravings, which time and again you usually do, if you agree with me, slap a comment in that comment section below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon beside the subscribe button, that will let you know when I upload. But that being said, guys, enjoy Hogmanay tomorrow as best as you possibly can. Please stay safe. Enjoy New Year's Day. Again, you know, enjoy New Year's Day as much as you can as well. Again, please stay safe. it's really shan times in the world now. But just stay safe, and I'll see you for the Livingston game. But take care.